Hello, and welcome back to the Carbon Capture Magazine podcast. I'm your host, Danielle Piekarski, and I am joined today by Shane Hughes, Senior Sales Manager at Toshiba. Shane, thank you for joining us on the podcast. Welcome.
Thank you, Danielle.
You are welcome. So Shane will be presenting at the National Carbon Capture Conference being held November 7th and 8th in Des Moines, Iowa, and he will present on a panel titled How Decarbonization Incentives via Carbon Capture Are Shaping the Future of Fuel and Power Production, which will take place at 3 p.m. on Tuesday, November 7th. Shane's presentation will highlight lessons learned from the Makawa post-combustion capture pilot plant. Shane, let's start things off by having you tell us a bit more about the Makawa pilot plant and what aspects of this project make it unique.
Sure. Thanks again, Danielle, for having me. So our Makawa power plant is located in Fukuoka, Japan. It's about a 2-hour flight south of Tokyo. What's really unique about the Makawa power plant is that the community of Fukuoka was previously a very heavy coal area for Japan power production. Toshiba purchased the Makawa power plant and the boiler, which at the time was burning coal, and converted the boiler to a biomass boiler. So we now burn palm kernels. So what's really significant and unique is that we, as a solvent provider and carbon capture solutions company, we now own our own power plant for real-time testing. So what makes that so unique in the industry is with carbon capture as early as it is currently, it gives us the ability to run constant tests and collect data for use and solutions for our customers.
Very interesting. So I read that the pilot plant has 13,000 operating hours of testing and data collection, and that's pretty significant. How did the Toshiba team go about collecting all of that data?
Yeah, good question. So our Toshiba team, once we had we purchased the Makawa plant, our pilot plant was actually completed in 2009. So we've got 17 years of carbon capture experience now. And so throughout the years, we conduct multiple tests and collect data points for everything from carbon capture percentage to solvent degradation to corrosion rates for all of our piping and components. And so through the years, we would operate and collect data, take the data back and analyze, and then we could go back to our Makawa power plant and our CCUS plant, basically a testing center, if you will, and rerun tests after we make adjustments.
Okay. And did the lessons that were learned from the pilot project affect how Toshiba views the overall CCUS market now?
Yeah, absolutely. As you can imagine, during the earlier years of testing, our carbon capture rate was not at 90%. Currently, the main threshold now is around 95% for carbon capture, and most expectations are to reach 98+%. So early on, we had not been able to reach the 90%, but through testing and adjustments, we were able to hit the 90% mark. And so taking that data, making adjustments with our solvent, we were able to now achieve and would be able to guarantee a 90% rate at this time.
Great. Okay. So what else has Toshiba been working on since the result came out?
Yeah, so I should probably clarify slightly. We have a pilot plant and we also have the full-size demonstration plant. They're both located on the same campus. So within the Fukuoka area, we have our pilot plant, our full-size demonstration plant, which was completed in 2020, as well as the power plant itself. Since 2020, when the demonstration plant came online, we've got a full-scale demonstration and testing facility. We've been able to take the data. So what we've been working on is, by the experience and lessons learned from our Makawa campus, we can offer pre-FEED, which is front-end engineering design packages for our customers. We offer feasibility studies We can even produce PDP, which is a process design package to assist our customers in the design of future CCUS plants throughout the globe.
Thank you, Shane. So we're wrapping up on questions here, but I did have one final question for you, and just curious, what are some of the topics that you are looking forward to hearing or hope to learn more about at this year's National Carbon Capture Conference?
Yeah, so Toshiba will have a team at the conference. As you mentioned, I'll be speaking, and we're very interested to learn about the various markets in which the carbon capture technology can be applied, and really the order of what we're going to see through the IRA, certain grants and things for demo plants that we're currently seeing through the U.S. government. We're curious to see which of these are really going to come on top. We really see the cement, waste to energy, smaller plants, chemical as well as industrial plants being great targets for Toshiba to offer solutions to customers. So we're very interested in learning about how can we assist these other companies and other technologies.
And we are certainly excited to have you there. Again, we are joined by Shane Hughes, Senior Sales Manager at Toshiba. Shane, thank you again for joining us on today's podcast, and we will see you in Des Moines in just a few short months.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Danielle. It's a pleasure.
Of course. And thank you to our listeners. If you want to learn more, make sure to register for the National Carbon Capture Conference in Des Moines and catch Shane's presentation at 3 p.m. on Tuesday, November 7th. Until next time.